Alright, what is up y'all? Welcome back, and today we're going to take a look at a few new clutches that have come out of the egg and are getting ready to get put up in their home, in their new tubs. So we're going to take a look at those. We have 3 of them that need to come out of the incubator, and then we also are going to do an egg cutting. Since we've been slacking on the egg cutting, a few of the last clutches have come out on their own. We've been kind of busy, so we haven't even, like I said, the last few clutches, they've just come out of the egg by themselves. So this one, we have time today, so we're gonna do a little egg cutting for y'all and then show off some of the new hatchlings that have recently come out and get them set up in a new tub and everything like that. So let's see what we got. First, I'm gonna show y'all some of the new hatchlings. We're gonna get them put up, and then we'll cut the other clutch that needs to be cut. I think today is day 56 or something like that. So they're ready to rock and roll. So we'll cut them open, see what we got. But for the most part, I guess we'll check out the new hatchlings and see what we got. And of course, this weekend, y'all, St. Louis, Missouri, NRBC, we will be there. Looking forward to that. Of course, it's exciting. It's our 2nd year doing it. Last year we went for the first time, had a super awesome time, really enjoyed it. It is a little bit of a trip, but of course, we're used to traveling, so it's gonna be fun again. So looking forward to it this weekend. NRBC, St. Louis, Missouri. If y'all are in the area, y'all make sure y'all come check us out. Alright y'all, the first one out of the 3, we're gonna do the Pastel Mystic Inchy Orange Dream. Female, she was paired to the Mojave Cinnamon Red Stripe male. The tub is kind of dirty, like I said, we seen it a few days ago, so y'all, I'm on the tub. I feel like get taken out right now. But we'll go with this guy first, or female, girl, whatever. Don't know yet, but we'll sex them here in a minute and get them put away. Oh yeah, I'm kind of curious. Are you ready? He's like, man, put me up and give me a damn rodent. That one's for you, John. Ready for a rodent here. This one looks kind of Mojave something. Okay, this one here, probably can't see it on camera. Like I said, we do need more lights, or better lights in here in the snake room, y'all. Got like a purpley hue to it. I think it's the red stripe with the Mojave, or the cinnamon. But got some nice color to it. Simple little combo, but beautiful snake. Got a bunch of seeds from Ice Age right there on the side. This one kind of came out pretty cool too. I don't even know. Pastel Inchy Orange Dream. Mystic, I'm assuming, maybe. Those bands going across look kind of cool. The head got a funny little stamp to it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Of course, this one kind of looks normalish. Maybe a red stripe. I guess it's maybe a red stripe. This one does kind of look like Dad on this one. It's a cinnamon Mojave. Probably red stripe. Kind of hard to tell, but it's pretty dark looking. Got the dorsal going all the way down. Well, mostly all the way down. It kind of breaks out there a couple of times. Now this one came out pretty cool. This is probably the coolest one in the clutch. A pewter. Looks like a pewter maybe, with, I don't even know, red stripe. Maybe Mystic's in there too. Of course it does have a ringer. Y'all see the ringer? Got a good little ringer on it. the camera will focus on it. But this guy came out pretty cool. You probably can't pick up its colors on camera, but very silverish. And just a pretty cool snake in general right here. Alright y'all, next clutch we're going to take a look at is the Super Gravel female. She was paired to a Banana Inchy Gravel male, and they came out pretty cool too. We was going for the Banana Super Gravels. We did miss on that, but we did get this beautiful Banana Inchy Gravel, it looks like to me. This one right here looks like a Gravel Inchy. Of course, they came from a Super Gravel, y'all, so obviously all of them are gravel. So I think this is, yeah, Inchy Gravel. Now these two I'm kind of debating about. I know they're both Super Gravel, but this one's got the reddish tone in there too. I definitely think it's a Super Gravel Inchy. If anybody's got opinions, of course y'all can put them in the comments. I know this is a simple combo, but so I think this is a Super Gravel Inchy, but I also think this is a Super Gravel Inchy. I guess they do look similar. Y'all see the speckling on the sides. A little bit of a differentiation, but neither one of them just look plain Super Gravel, not to me at least. So I definitely think they have Inchy in both of them. They just look a little bit different, but not 100% sure. But regardless, they came out pretty beautiful. I love the way these came out. Y'all know I'm a huge fan of the Yellow Belly complex. Super Gravel, Super Asphalt, highways, freeways, all that stuff. So really excited to make some Super Gravels. Alright y'all, and final clutch, we have the Pastel Ivory Banana female, and she went to a Black Pewter Bamboo male, and super excited about this clutch too. They came out pretty cool. Alright, first out of the clutch, we have a Super Pastel Yellow Belly. Of course, they came from an ivory, so everything in this clutch will have yellow belly. Y'all can just see the washed out head. So I believe it's a Super Pastel Yellow Belly. Simple combo, but y'all look how beautiful the contrast of this snake is. You know, the yellow with the black, then you got the blushing on top. I mean, simple combos, you still get some beautiful snakes, y'all. So alright, next up we have the Banana Yellow Belly, maybe pastel, I guess. Pastel might be the way the head's kind of light, but maybe just a Banana Yellow Belly. But y'all see that purple head? And this one, I think, is Banana Super Pastel Yellow Belly. The way it's just kind of more blushed out, I guess, especially with the head. Y'all see the head? Compared to the other one, it's kind of a little bit darker with the regular banana head. This one's kind of got a white head, so I think it's a Super Pastel Yellow Belly banana. But both of these came out beautiful. And they did come, the mom was a banana, so both of these should be female bananas. Statistically, they should be female bananas. And compared to this one, I mean, y'all look how big. It's a big hatchling out here, y'all. She's probably every bit of 80 grams already or something, I don't know. But y'all look at this. This one's kind of hard to tell too. I definitely think it's, you know, what would have made it wash out like that? I think it's bamboo, but you can't really see the bamboo pattern too much. You get a little bit of the, I definitely think it's Super Pastel. Y'all see that, the head. And then all you can see is some white alien heads and on the sides. Kind of looks like a mystic potion, but there's not mystic on either side of the pairing. See a big old snake right here, dude. Like you didn't eat like 3 or 4 meals there. So we think it's a bamboo yellow belly. Maybe it got the all gene animal, you know? Well, without the banana. Or maybe banana's in there and it's washing out too. This one's kind of hard and weird, you know, but it turned out to be a beautiful snake regardless. I mean, y'all look at that. Alright y'all, so we have a bamboo yellow belly. It's so hard to tell. I want to say banana's in there, but it just doesn't have the yellow tint. I mean, it kind of does right here. You probably can't see it on camera. It does kind of look banana-ish, but at the same time it don't. So it's kind of weird. So I think maybe this one is but the head's so washed out too. Bamboo yellow belly, maybe black pastel, so, or pastel. Kind of hard to tell on this one. Of course, y'all know we love the bamboo gene too, but it is so overpowering. See y'all right there, y'all can see that little yellow tint inside there. If you see it in person, it kind of looks like a banana bamboo, but maybe it's a banana bamboo super pastel. And that's why it's so light and washed out, kind of, you know. But regardless, it did turn out pretty cool. Alright y'all, since we're waiting on Raven to come cut these eggs, y'all just seen the few clutches that we just put away. Like I said, y'all have any comments, y'all go ahead and put them in the, any opinions, y'all put them in the comments. Just real quick, I guess we'll take a look at the new, little bit of an updated snake room since we've last done a video. We added a few more racks in here. So big shout out to Marcos. He hooked us up with this big old hatchling rack. Of course, we still gotta get a few more tubs for it. And then Paul at Deep Down Morphs, he hooked us up with some more racks and some snakes and some gear, like this little cart that now we can do some egg cuttings on, like we're about to do here shortly when Raven comes out here. So a bunch of stuff. So big shout out to both of them. We got some more racks in here. Another hatchling rack. And then more racks back here. Of course, everything's mostly got snakes in it. We do have a few empty tubs here, but for the most part, and we are probably gonna cover this window. Of course, y'all see right now, I'm kind of left it open right now because our lighting kind of sucks in here. So I'm just using it kind of like a little bit of natural lighting coming in. So, but we are eventually probably gonna cover that up, especially when it gets real cold. If y'all are in Texas right now, y'all know it's like 85 degrees in the middle of November, so it's kind of crazy right now. So we're still pretty hot. Of course, I do have the heater on for the time being. We run ambient temperature now. I think I've said that in other videos, but of course I'm still waiting for it to, I say waiting, but we got 84 degrees in here right now. We'll crank it up a tad bit more, but for the most part, we got a shitload of snakes and geckos and iguana and tortoises in here now, y'all. So it's been rocking and rolling. We did get a new incubator also. It is a Sea Serpents hot box incubator, and we got several more clutches in there also that will be coming out soon. I say soon. I think a couple of them are December. I think one of them's actually going to be like the beginning of January. So we've had several clutches hit the ground that we didn't even show y'all on camera. Of course, like I said, I know I keep saying it in every video, but we have been super busy around here. So we've actually picked up a couple of pulled a couple of clutches that we didn't even show on camera or anything like that. So they're in the incubator cooking right now. But of course, it's just a rough draft right now. We'll probably move a few things around, see what kind of little bit more organization that we might do. But for the most part, that's about it. Big shout out to Paul at Deep Down Morphs, and big shout out to Marcos at Moonshine Morph Madness. But other than that, we're finna cut some eggs, so let's see what we get out of these new eggs. All right, y'all. Gonna cut some eggs. Like I said, I think today is day 56. Alright, y'all, so this is a pastel banana spot nose female, and she was paired to the blackhead mystic mahogany. He's one of our darkest snakes we have, super dark. So we're going to try to put the dark stuff in the banana and hopefully get some deep purpley snakes. But
and these came from a female banana, so
yeah.
What is that? Don't trust me today.
All the females out here should technically be, I mean, all the bananas should be females, but this first one is not a banana.
I can't tell what the hell that is.
It's like
a pastel something.
Spot nose, pastel maybe.
Maybe mystic in there.
Yeah, maybe mystic spot nose or something.
What is he? Mystic blackhead.
Alright, egg number 2. See if we can't get us a banana.
Looks like it. It's a belly. But that's a banana. Yeah.
Upside down banana. Alright, so we got at least one banana. Of course, it's kind of upside down right now, so we'll see once it crawls out of the egg. Alright, egg number 3. Y'all see how big this egg is, y'all? Big old egg.
It's another mystic. It might be a mystic mahogany.
Yeah, maybe mystic mahogany. Maybe blackhead too in there. But we'll see once they come out of the egg.
Not dark enough, I don't think.
Yeah, looks like it makes it a little bit. mahogany or mystic black in there. Another upside down, no. I don't think it's banana.
Pastel, maybe? Nope.
No, it's mystic.
Mystic.
Or mahogany or something. Alright, so far only one banana. So that means this last one's gotta be banana, y'all. This was only a 5 egg clutch. So
I have to cut that one.
I know it's not really deflated yet, is
We're
it?
not gonna cut that one. We're gonna err on the side of caution. It's not dimpled in. I don't want it to crawl out too soon. Check it in a couple of days. We'll check on these. Dimples in, then I'll cut it. But I'm not gonna risk it.
Alright, y'all, we're gonna give this one a day or two. Maybe to dimple in a little bit more. But so far we just got a couple of simple combos here. Only one banana. So we'll stick them back in the incubator. Let them crawl out of the egg on their own. And maybe this one will dimple down, and maybe we'll cut it in a couple of days maybe. So alright, y'all, so that's about it. Put a few clutches away. We just cut another clutch and stuck it back in the incubator, of course, until they crawl out of the egg and shed. So that's about it. Like I said, this weekend, NRBC, St. Louis, Missouri. Y'all come check it out if y'all can make it. Other than that, that's it for today's video. We appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see y'all on the next one.